Tell me what's your point of view? What's your point of view? Tell me what's your point of view? It is your view. Point of view. Point of view. What's your point of view? It's time to hear from you. Welcome to Point of View. Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to the Point of View Live. I have the one and only Miss Entrepreneur herself, Miss Toni Truehart is in the house. Say hello to the people.
Hello. It's great to be here today. Great to be here today with you.
It is a pleasure now. Every now and then, I'm in certain environments or locations and somebody say, hey, I'm getting ready to start a business, or I want to know something about a business. Somebody brings up, do you know Toni? Do you know that she has a program going on? Talk to us about that program.
So the program is Entrepreneur Works. Now, we've actually been around for 30 years. We have 2 locations, one in Philadelphia and one here in the city of Chester. But we started here in the city of Chester back in November 1999 is when the office opened up. And we opened up under the name of Chester Micro Enterprise Partnership because we were invited to come by the then governor, the then mayor of the city to really promote micro enterprise and small business development in the city of Chester. Mm-hmm. So when we began, we only served residents in the city of Chester who were interested in starting a business or businesses, micro and small business owners who were already in existence in the city of Chester. So we've been around for quite some time, but over time, because people were hearing about us, we're the only micro enterprise development provider in Delaware County I should say with a physical presence. There are other programs that we partner with but we're the only one that has a physical presence in Delaware County. So others were starting to come to us who lived outside of the city. We need help too. So fortunately, we were able to then branch out, and now we provide services to all of Delaware County. We have folks that come up to us from northern Delaware because we're close, from Chester County, but between the 2 locations, we actually, our footprint is the greater Philadelphia region.
How is the process to get involved, or what's the first step?
Call us, walk in the door. We partner with a lot of organizations throughout the years that we maintain close relationships with. So a lot of times folks who are with another service provider, once they find out that they're interested in either starting a business or they have a business and they've gotten stuck, they refer them to us. Or we also do a lot of our own advertising through, of course, social media is great now. We provide a lot of events, networking events. We do workshops. We do classes. Some we do on our own. Others we partner with other organizations to make sure that people are aware. But it's always the case, oh, I didn't know about you. That's always, I always hear that. You've been here how long? So there's always, an untapped segment that we really need to get to. So the more we're able to talk to people, have other people talk to other people to make them aware that we're right here. And we've been here. And we stay committed to being here.
Awesome. Well, I got to back it up a little bit. She said the first step is walking in the door. Mm-hmm. The first step. Mm-hmm. That's it. Take that first step, and you never know what the possibilities will be. Mm-hmm. So what are some of the benefits of being a part of this program?
Well, one of the things that we find that people who are looking to start, folks call and say, listen, I want to be my own boss. I want to have my own business, and they may have several ideas. Mm-hmm. So what we help them is process through what makes the most sense. Where do you need to begin? How do I identify if this business that you want to do is really a need that needs to be met where you want to operate your business? Mm-hmm. So we take them through that process. We have a workshop that's called Getting My Idea to Fly, and it does just that, helping you really identify this is what you need to do. These are what the steps are to really develop a strong business plan that you can follow, not a thesis statement. A business plan that you can follow to really get to the point realistically. Exactly. Awesome. So that is a lot of people find helpful. And then we segue into, call it a multi-skills business course that we call Start It, Grow It. And it really walks you through every step to create a business plan. Now, it's called Start It, Grow It because we have folks that come and get involved in that who are just at the beginning phase. And then we have folks who've already started. They're great at making their product. They're great at providing that service, but they never stop to get the business skills that they need to understand cash flows.
Balancing that budget.
Yes. Understanding your cost of goods, all of that. Do I have all the licenses I need to have? Do I need an accountant or can I handle this? Or maybe I need to be trained myself on QuickBooks to make sure that I keep a handle on what's going on. And my favorite thing to do is when folks come in the door and say, they come with my BFF. We have been friends since babies. Our mothers put us in the same crib together and we're going to have this business. Stop.
We're compatible when it comes to business.
Because this is a marriage. So you need to understand what that partnership means and need to understand how to develop the partnership in the beginning. So at the end, if you decide you no longer want to be partners, it ends and you're able to dissolve it favorably rather than it getting good and ugly, which I've seen it happen.
So another nugget, another Truehart nugget is that friendship and business is two different things.
Entirely two different things.
Two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a good, because you don't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Are we building it in a way that if we decide that we need to dissolve this,
Mm-hmm.
it's easier than
Exactly.
Wow, than just that breakup and everything, like everything just falling all over the place. Nope,
Mm-hmm.
this is your half.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we're gonna do that.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
When it comes to starting businesses, what would be one of the mistakes that you see a lot of?
Either people don't have a plan, they didn't stop to really write a plan that they can work, or they jumped into it without really understanding the level of commitment that's involved with running your own business. Some folks take that class and then find out that, you know what, I'm not ready for this right now, and that's okay.
Oh, it's really okay.
And that's okay. That's okay. And I've even had some folks come back and say, you know what, I have a greater appreciation for my boss now because I understand what they have to go through.
You know what? Maybe a lot of people need to, because if you walked in their shoes, you might be a little different with your attitude because
Exactly.
all that they have to deal with.
Right.
I like that tip. Tony's tips. Look, Toni Truehart's tips.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. So before we go, there is somebody good with their product, but really has no idea what the next step is other than sign up for the class. What would be your words of encouragement for that person?
Do your market study to find out if this product or service is a need that is not being met right now, or do your market study to determine there are enough people in this target market who I'm identifying my customer to be, that there is more than enough, that there may be others out there doing the same thing, but there's enough people that there's room for one more. Because that's something that people don't really take the time to do. You have to figure out what is the need that's not being met by anybody else, or how can I do it differently that's going to have people come to me and consistently come to me, and who is my customer, because your customer determines how you market to them. Lord and Taylor and Target both sell clothes, different customer, and they market to their customer specifically. So those are things that I really encourage people to do when they want to come in. And I make the best cake, and it may be the best cake, but how many other people out there are making that same cake? Because you need customers consistently to have a business.
So if there is a city and they're basically vegan, it wouldn't be smart to open up a hoagie shop or a chicken shack in that city.
Exactly.
Those are the kind of things you got to think about.
You have to think about. Exactly.
And I guess a lot of people don't. You have a great product, but is it marketable?
Exactly.
Is
consistently.
It geographically good for you and your clients?
Right. And also be in a position to realize that the economy may change, or the market may change, and you might have to modify that product to stay in line with your customers.
Wow, I love it. How can people get in contact with you? How can they even get in contact with the part if they want to register for the classes? Give that information.
Absolutely. So as I said, we have an office in 2 locations. The office right here in the city of Chester is at 419 Avenue of the States on the 7th floor. My name is Antoinette Truehart. The phone number is 610-499-7528. My email is atruehart, ATRUEHART, at entree, ENTRE-works.org. And then you can always Google our organization name, Entrepreneur Works, and go to our website. We post all of our classes and trainings and networking events, as well as programs that our partners are offering that may be beneficial to you as well. So always available. Even if you just have a question, you can always schedule an appointment to come in and sit down and talk with me, and we'll take it from there.
All right. Thank you so much for your time and information.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right. We'll see you next time.
Take me back to where